WJZ TV Baltimore. This is Eyewitness News with Don Scott, Ann Kellen, weather with Marty Bass.
Last November, I met this lady who just doesn't know how to slow down. She lives on a 250-acre farm in Harford County. When I met up with Harriet Rogers, you will see that she is a woman who brings good old-fashioned values to life.
You do it. Because this one. That's the last straw. This is the last straw. Now, obviously, it wasn't.
Wherever Harriet Rogers goes, so go her dogs, and cats, and Rooster, Chicken George. You just adopt them as they come on your property, or what?
Well, I'm not very smart, and people invite them in, and I don't know how to say no. I haven't learned that yet. I may someday.
Don't count on that. Harriet is 79 years old. The family bought this 250-acre farm in '61, she says. A good real estate investment. That's 1861, during the war between the states.
We have now the 6th generation living here. I was born right up at the house in the room up there. And I haven't gotten very far. I'm still right here. And you see, my next stop's the graveyard, and everybody moves up one. My daughter lives out there, my son lives down there. And this is my house and my barn and my 26 acres, and I sold the rest to them.
Let's go, babies. Come on, babies.
And Harriet takes care of her 26 acres. Every day she's up to feed the ponies.
If I didn't do that, I'd sit right in the house by the stove and I wouldn't move and I'd rot. And that's a fact, too. I'm obliged to get it. Of course, there are people that could do it and would be willing to, but I don't think they could do it as well as I can.
You ever think you're going to want to retire?
So I can do as I please. That's retirement. Doing as you please. And I please.
Retirement or not, Harriet breeds and trains these ponies, too.
This is the first. She's never been trotted.
Never trotted before.
Never trotted the car.
Hey, you're something.
That's what we mean.
Get your money's worth.
And maybe the key to Harriet's happiness is her attitude and her sense of humor. Listen to the story she tells about when she had a stroke.
I went down to get turkey out of the freezer, and look at that, my left hand doesn't work. Oh, my left leg doesn't work either. And so I called my husband and dragged me up to bed, and he wanted to call my son. I said, not in the middle of the night. I'll either be alive or dead in the morning, one or the other. I mean, there's no point in calling him now. So in the morning, I was still alive. Well, I figured the good die young. I didn't have to worry. I just enjoy life. I have a really nice time. I have a nice husband, and I have nice children. Unfortunately, I didn't spoil them like they spoil me.
Ann Kellen, Channel 13, Eyewitness News. Photographer Norm Vogel and I shot that story, and it was so hard to find which stories to pick out of the many that she was telling. She's such a fun and fascinating lady.
I can imagine that happens all the time, deciding which story a person can tell.